Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Kelly. Today what I got going on for you guys is I'm actually doing my tattoo and piercing video. Yes, my tattoo and piercing collection volume 2. I filmed my first one in 2018. That was a whole 2 years ago, and I've added a couple different body mods since then, mostly tattoos. I don't know about piercings. I posted my volume 1 over 2 years ago. I'll link it up here if you guys want to go check out my body mods from back then, but you'll also get to see all the body mods in this video today, so just keep on watching. I'm gonna count my piercings. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I used to have 10. And then for tattoos, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've got 6 tattoos now. We're just gonna get real up close and personal right off the bat. Hi sis, how's it going? Let's start with piercings. So I'm gonna start off with my first piercing. I actually got my lobes done for the first time when I was, I think, 7 or 8, and then they ended up closing up. I got them re-pierced when I was 12, and I may have even got them re-pierced a 3rd time, but I'm pretty sure it was only 2 times I had to re-pierce the lobe. My lobe piercing was probably my most excruciatingly painful piercing. I don't know if it's just because I had never gotten a piercing before, so it might have just been like a shock to have a needle pierce through your earlobe skin, but that one is by far the worst piercing that I remember. The next piercings that I actually got my doubles done at the same time as my triple. I've got my doubles done on each side, and this one is centered up a little bit higher because I did not want to do a triple on this ear or go any further up the outside of the ear. So I feel like this takes up a little bit more space over here. And here is my triple. So with them all being done at the same time, and me having my lobes already done, I don't remember these ones hurting as bad. So I've got hoops in those guys down there, and they do not come out because I just feel like it's a lot more comfortable, and then I don't have to mess with my earrings as often. The next piercing I have is this little guy up here. I hope you guys can see it. She's so tiny. My last piercing video, I had a hoop in it. It was $65. Like, the piercing minimum is $65. Honestly, I think that's absolutely ridiculous for metal going through skin, but that's just me, whatever. I got that guy by itself, and I honestly didn't have any other money, so I couldn't get anything more. This one was one of my hardest to heal, and it was so uncomfortable for the longest time having that hoop in it. I just recently put a stud in it, I want to say maybe a year or 2 ago. Obviously guys, I don't change my jewelry very often. That's just how I like it. I like stuff that's gonna stay in there for a really long time and not bug me. Next one I have is my inner conch piercing. This one I've had for about 3 years now, and it's finally almost completely healed. I just have a short bar with a flat back in it right now. So for the pain of the inner conch piercing, a lot of people are really skeptical about even getting a piercing all the way deep in the ear like that because it's 3 layers of cartilage. It's supposed to hurt really bad. I don't know if it was like my piercer's placement or if I just have high pain tolerance in my ear. It didn't hurt at all. No problem, no pain. Like, it was a little uncomfortable if I accidentally slept on it, but other than that, totally fine. I would say with this piercing though, I got a keloid around it, and I just finally, the keloid is almost completely gone at this point, and I did have a big, beautiful hoop in it for a little while that strung across my ear all nice, but the keloid got really bad and it got really infected and uncomfortable. So I ended up just putting the bar back in, and it's a lot more comfortable now. One of my favorite piercings of all time. I've always wanted an inner conch piercing. I actually am thinking about doubling it because I don't even really wear headphones in this ear anymore because I have an inner conch. So next body mod plan is to get a second one maybe a little bit higher up in this ear. And I've got more planned for the outside and the inside of this earlobe too, but piercings are a little bit hard because my hubby loves to grab my face and my head and he just gets so excited. On my side, that's very, very painful, especially with a fresh piercing. You don't want people touching your ears, and that's just how my husband is, so I gotta be a lot more careful with my piercings than I used to. So that's gonna be it for my ear piercings. I do have my nose pierced, if you guys didn't see that. I always forget about it all the time. In this one, I have just a simple flat back hoop, and I bent it to my nose shape. This one is a 20 gauge, and it is 22, I want to say 22 centimeters around. I have to specifically buy it off of Spencer's online because they don't sell it in store anymore. They just have the really tiny 22 gauge 18 centimeter ones, and they're just like too short and too tiny, and your girl's nose is not that little. So I'll put a link down below to this nose ring because I literally have rebought it 4 times and it comes in a 3-pack. It seriously is the best nose ring that I found that works for me, and it stays in really easy and you wouldn't even be able to tell that it's not a closed hoop. Okay, before we move on to my tattoos, I'm gonna speak lightly of the dead real quick. RIP to my nipple piercings. I got both of my nipples pierced a little over a year ago, and it was the most excruciatingly painful piercing in the world. Like, I thought my lobes were bad. My nipples hurt so freaking bad. Would 10 out of 10 not recommend doing your nipples unless you're actually physically the strongest person on earth and you can keep them in. The nipple piercings were super fast healing. I would love to do a healing video for you guys because honestly I was so surprised that they were already completely and fully healed within the first 6 months. I feel like skin piercings are a lot more temperamental, especially being a mucus duct too, that like what nipples are. So I was really surprised with how fast they healed. Unfortunately, you guys, took my piercings out, I want to say in December. I just couldn't handle it anymore. I felt so uncomfortable and I did not feel like it was as conservative as I had wanted to. I just felt like I was drawing a lot of attention to myself, and not only that, I could not put on a shirt, take a shower. I couldn't even. It was so sensitive, it was so uncomfortable, and it was just not worth it. Okay guys, last time we talked, I'm pretty sure that I only had maybe 3 tattoos, 4 tattoos at max, and I've got like about 6 tattoos now, so let's just roll through the tattoos. So my first ever tattoo was this guy right here. It's a little band on my forearm. People ask me what this tattoo means, and honestly it doesn't mean anything. Like, some people are like, oh, this line is God and this line is blah blah blah, which is really cool for your own tattoo meaning, but this one I had an idea when I was 16, and when I turned 18 I had the money and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a tattoo, woohoo, and that was it. And this, bam, permanent jewelry on my upper arm. I think it's cute, but rumor has it it's apparently a lesbian tattoo, which I had no idea. We'll do a story time about that later because I don't want to talk about it in this video. Anyway, second tattoo, I got this one done in the same session. This is my circle. Look at her, she's so freaking cute. Other tattoo artists, whenever I see other people that weren't my artists that did this one, they always make fun of it because they say it's like oblong or whatever. Honestly, I don't care. I think it looks like a circle, and bite me. This one is one of my most meaningful tattoos. I literally just had an idea one day and it was really super fitting, and I feel like the circle is like the most aesthetically pleasing shape. At that point I was just getting out of aesthetics school. The circle being so aesthetically pleasing, I felt like it symbolized an aesthetically pleasing lifestyle, and I've always wanted to be like an aesthetically pleasing person, even though you guys know I'm a freaking hot mess. Like, let's be honest. So that's my second one. My third tattoo I think is my sister tattoo. So I've got a sister tattoo on this side. She's just like a little tiny sprig. My sister actually drew this herself. She's so cute. So it goes across the arm like this, and then my sister has the exact like opposite arm for her, so then when we stand next to each other, like, you can see this cute little sprig. I absolutely love like the simple line work. It is in such a cute spot, and it just kind of like peeks around the corner of the arm. Oh my god, she's so cute. Wait, I just realized I'm not going in sequence of when I got the tattoos anymore because I totally forgot about this one. I have a spine tattoo. Actually goes It goes all the way down my spine. It's freaking huge. If you guys want to see any information about spine tattoos, I have a whole video over my spine tattoo experience that'll be linked right up here. So I've got my lion in between my shoulder blades, and the quote goes down my spine. It says, "Courage, dear heart." It's from the Narnia books. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Narnia books or anything like that, but that one's my more spiritual tattoo. It's kind of just like God's words for me when I'm facing a hard decision or even like facing life itself. I always told myself I would never get words on my body, and here I am with a massive word tattoo all the way down my back. Like, okay. So my spine tattoo was my third tattoo. Honestly, it was really huge. It was pretty inexpensive. I don't love the lion in between the shoulder blades. Like, I just don't. It's just not my favorite, but I can't do anything about it now because it's on my body forever, so I'm just gonna go with it. Next tattoo, after this one, I got one on my knee, and I finally found my tattoo artist, guys, like the one who's gonna be doing all my tattoos. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna do a B-roll clip for you guys with that one because like I literally can't contort my body for you guys to see it ever. I've tried it like in 5 different videos to show my knee tattoo, and then I just end up Anywho, I got this cute little eye on my knee. She's done by Eye of Annie on Instagram if you guys want to go check her out. That's my new tattoo artist. She is so lit. Her designs are absolutely beautiful, and I'm so excited to be getting tatted by her now. I always told myself I would never have color on my body, but I think that's mostly like what I want for like my top half, is to not have color up here. Then I'm gonna do color on my pieces around my legs and my feet. Elephant in the room, we're gonna talk about my last tattoo. So my last tattoo is actually this one here on my shoulder. This is a fern. It's not a feather. No one's thought it's a feather so far, but I don't want you guys like fighting in my comments about whether or not this is a feather. It's actually a fern. She's starting my plant sleeve because I got the little sprig down here. I'm actually gonna do more plant stuff. It goes all the way up right next to my lion. If you can see right there on my shoulder, she's right next to my lion, and a little bit up onto my neck as well. It does pop out of my shirt a little bit right here, just the last couple little leaves. I am freaking in love with this tattoo. So Annie actually did this one too. If you guys want to go check out her page, please go check out her page. She does such dope artwork. It's insane. So when I was first talking to Annie about getting this tattoo done, she said that she could only do something like, I was guessing maybe around this size, and then when I got to the tattoo shop she pulled out something this size and started laying it out, and I was like, sis, yes, put that on my body, like put it on my body, it's huge. So now I've got this huge beautiful fern tattoo. She's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so in love with it. You guys, this one hurt. The whole thing hurt. I can't believe how bad it hurt, like especially up onto the neck. My poor tattoo artist, she is such a freaking angel for putting up with me. I actually got this done over a week ago. It's almost completely, absolutely beautifully healed. It just itches a little bit occasionally. I'm gonna end up talking way too much about this tattoo, so I'm going to maybe do a whole video by itself about it, and you guys can just hear me rant about it because I'm so excited about this beautiful tattoo. Anyway, got it a week ago. It's absolutely gorgeous. I feel like it fits my aesthetic perfectly. This doesn't make sense anymore. Gotta do something about that. But this whole arm is on its way, sis. I just talked about my tattoos and piercings for literally 30 minutes. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys if you're still here, still watching this crap. I love doing tattoo and piercing videos, and I recently did a vlog about my shoulder tattoo, and it really inspired me to do my tattoo and piercing video again because it's been literally 2 years. It's crazy to see your body mods get updated as you go. I don't know if you guys are pro body mod. If you're not pro body mod, thank you for clicking on this video today and like watching what I have to say about mine. Don't do it, it all hurts, but also if you want to do it and you think you can do it, then do it. Word of advice from Kelly, whatever. For now, you guys, I'm gonna get going. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to see other videos of mine, I have similar ones linked down below. I also have a little link right up above here, and then I've got my end screens. Oh man, I've got my end screens at the end of this video. Go click on some of my shiz, see what I'm up to. I'm a crazy hoe, whatever. I absolutely love each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm gonna get going. Crackhead. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. I don't know, tattoos really hurt, and I have a lot of plans for other tattoos, but they hurt so bad. I'm gonna start spacing them out a little bit more. Only do it if you're 110% sure that you can make it through the piece. Like,